Pidgeot EX is probably the least used EX Pokemon that came out with the addition of the Mythical Island mini set. It has the base damage of 80 with 3 energy, going all the way up to 140 depending on how many Pokemon your opponent has on the bench Pokemon, allowing it to have a really good combo with the Pokeflute item that also released with Mythical Island. Yo, what is going on today, guys? I'm back here for another Pidgeot EX deck. Instead of the traditional Druidigon build that a lot of people were using, I wanted a Pidgeot EX deck that was more offensive and aggressive, while also still having the tanky aspect that Druidigon provides. And Executor EX is the best Pokemon to fit all of those roles. Because Pidgeot EX obviously is a normal type, we are allowed to pair it with other types of Pokemon. And yeah, Executor EX just does that role the best. So we have the 2 Executor EXs, the 2 Pidgeot EXs, we have the 1 Mew EX, which is actually super clutch against both the Mewtwo and the Charizard matchup. 2 Pokeballs, the 1 Pokeflute because you really only need 1. It's more of just like the addition. 2 is like you don't have enough room for it. And you just need the 1 for that very last hit scenario, bro, that clutch you the game. 2 Professor Research, the 1 Erica to help solve Executor EX. We only play 1 because obviously we only have 4 grass types, really only 2. So you really don't need more than 2 before you get Pidgeot EX or Mew EX set up. The 1 Sabrina, the 1 Giovanni, and then the 1 Leaf to finish off the support cards. I don't run a single X speed in the deck just because there's really not a lot of space. And everything besides Executor EX is 1 retreat cost, which is why I went for the Leaf to actually be able to swap out Executor EX, which actually came up in the match. So look forward to the 3 games that I showcase this deck off. And anyways, if you haven't subbed yet, I do upload daily Pocket videos. If not, just thank you guys for watching. And let's go to the games. Dude, actually going second with this hand is kind of godlike, is it not? I mean, we have the whole evolution line. It's a water deck, so Gyarados. Okay, Articuno is it? I wonder if it's like an Articuno Starmie. Ooh, dude, I actually haven't seen one of these in a minute. But actually no, I think I played one of these in the Arcanine video. But either way, I mean, we have the whole evolution line, so like we theoretically, by the time we actually evolve Pidgeot in the Pidgeot EX, we actually have 3 energies, so that is something to keep in mind. We have the Erica and the Professor Research. So like, okay, as long as they don't get a good Misty Flip, we're like, I feel like we're actually in a really good spot. Yeah, they got I knew they got at least 1 from the flip. That's so unfortunate because now they get attacked next turn, which is obviously something we don't want. Not only that, but they could also Geo and just knock me out in 1 hit. So hopefully that's not the case. And let's see what we draw. Execute. Oh, dude, what I think I'm gonna do. Shoot, I wonder if I should just swap out now. Okay, I'm gonna stay in and bank on them not having a Giovanni. Because if they have a Giovanni, no matter what we do, something's getting knocked out, and then they could also one-shot us and you, or they could not one-shot us, but get like Sabrina us. So the Giovanni, they have the Giovanni, and they Sabrina anyways, which is totally fine by me because I want execute in, which just allows me to save up an energy, and we have the Erica, so we literally do not take any damage from this turn. I don't see a better way that turn could have actually went like for us. So yeah, I'm chilling, man. Now we evolve. We Erica up, and yeah, we're chilling. And we drew Pokeball. So like low-key, I mean, a Mew is not the worst like Pokemon to get in this matchup. I mean, copying Starmie's ability or Articuno is actually pretty solid. So let's just see what we get. Yeah, we actually get Mew EX, which is totally perfect. It's also another Sabrina target, so if they actually end up trying to like use a second Sabrina, we can't let it take 1 hit, which is pretty good. Also, it's obviously a 1 retreat cost, so it's not that hard to swap out. But do I actually need to use the Erica now? I mean, there's no downside. Like, we only have 1 Erica, and this is our only Erica target, so I think it's totally fine to use this. Yeah, we live 2 more turns. We stack up Pidgeot EX, and then hopefully we just sweep from there. We don't land the heads, but because we already did that 20 damage on the first turn, if they don't potion up, we actually have the funniest possibility to actually just knock it out next turn, which is super cool. They could decide not to take the gamble and start loading up Starmie EX, but now they just put it on Articuno. So if we actually get heads, dude, we basically just win the game. Okay, so they place a second Articuno EX, but I mean, that's totally fine by me. Obviously, we want more bench Pokemon on the bench anyways. And yeah, let's see. We actually draw Pokeflute to Breast. So by the time Pidgeot EX actually comes out, obviously this is online. I have no clue if they're a red card, so I'm just gonna evolve now. I'm not gonna take the chance to like keep it in my hand. And we land a heads here, bro, and we're just like guaranteed the win. Dude, we needed that head so bad. Although I still think we're chilling because they have 2 things on the bench. That means we do 120 damage. And we have the Geo, so we actually can one-shot the Starmie EX if it does come out, if they decide to stay in. Yep, we win. There's not a single thing they can do to win. Yep, we just put it in. I mean, we dropped Pidgeot, like I said, does not matter. And yeah, we just start sweeping. Like, the one play they do have is to put in, like, Articuno EX and potentially, like, stall. But that doesn't do anything because, one, we just knock it out in 2 hits. And they're not going to be able to do any damage to us. So, yep, we take the 90 damage. Totally fine by me. We top deck and execute, not like it matters. We put the energy on Pidgeotto, because why not? Or Pidgeot. We Pokeflute. We bring Articuno back alive. And we use this 2-star Giovanni, and we one-shot Starmie EX. And GG's. So we're going second again. We had Mew EX. What type are we playing against? I can't really see. Okay, Psychic type. Assuming it's Mewtwo EX. Mew is actually gonna be really clutch in this matchup. Obviously we don't want to let Pidgey faint, so I think I'm gonna just put Execute in the first slot. We are going second. In case we get a red carded, dude, because it is online, I feel like people are more likely to play a red card. I'm gonna place everything down. If we get Sabrina, we get Sabrina. Mew EX, and let's see what else. It is okay. So based on the fact that they're playing Gardevoir, I'm gonna assume it's Mewtwo EX. It could be like a pure Mew deck, but I've never seen them run Gardevoir before. So let's just see what happens. And depending on if we draw like Executor EX, okay, so it is Mewtwo. I think stacking up Mew EX might actually be the wave in this matchup. And let's just see what we draw. Ooh, Professor Research is super good. I'm actually gonna Professor Research first instead of use the Pokeball because I feel like Executor might be on the top. And I would be wrong about that. The Pokeball actually would have been the better play, so we don't draw the second Execute. And well, at least all the basics are out of the deck. And we do have an Erica if we need to use it. Low key, the safe play is the stack of Mew, to be honest. And that's exactly why we run Mew for like this specific matchup. Obviously, we can one-shot Mewtwo with a Geo, bro, and if they have a full bench, but Mewtwo EX or Mew EX is just the more consistent way to beat this deck. Okay, we draw a Leaf, which does not do a single thing. I guess I low-key can play the second Execute in the back. Just if we get red carded, I'd rather not draw it again. And 2, this one's probably going to go down sometime. So if we ever do have to bring Executor EX in, that we do have like the option still. And they have Gardevoir fully, which is super bad for us. I wonder if they're gonna just knock us out yet. But if they swap in and knock us out, I mean, Mew EX is just waiting in the back. Okay, they decide to attack, which is actually a super smart play. Okay, if we could get an Executor EX off of this, that is actually godlike. Let's see what happens. Fantastic, bro. And we still need Pidgeot. The nice thing is Mew EX is fully energized, so we can start building a Pidgeot EX. And I actually threw because I totally forgot how to put the energy on that. I think that's fine. I mean, the 40 damage does matter, but we're mainly just using this as like a stall card. So it's not the worst situation. Also, we have the Erica, so I mean, realistically, if they attack us, bro, like I could care less. Unless they only had the heads, and I honestly really did throw. Okay, they get the toes, which is fine. I don't think the misplay is going to matter too much. Because we do go back to 150. And we actually have Sabrina, which is interesting. I don't think we need to use it right now. Yeah, I don't think we use it this turn. I'm going to Erica up just because, I mean, it's our only target for Erica, like I said last match. And honestly, bro, we just get the heads. Exactly. Now we're threatened by 2 knockouts. Or if we draw the top deck the Geo, dude, we're guaranteed the thing if they don't Budding Expedition or Potion up. So that's super good. And the thing, like, dude, this Mewtwo is just waiting in the back. It literally can't do anything because if it knocks out one of our Pokemon, Mew EX just comes in and knocks it out. So that's like just the great addition of Mew EX, 1 in the game and then 2 in this deck. Yeah, opponent is just taking really long. They just like, no, there's not really much they could do. You're just in a position where like Mewtwo can come in and get the kill, but Not gonna do anything. Their best bet is just laying 2 heads with Mew EX. But we also knocked them down 2 turns. And also, like I said, bro, all we need to do is draw the Geo. Like, if we can get the heart of the cards on some real protagonist type shit, we just win this game easily, bro. Because these Gardevoirs are not going to be able to do anything for us. Or anything for them. And beat us. And they get tells. Can we get the Geo? Can we get the Geo? We don't get the Geo. We get the Pokeball, which doesn't matter. I'm just going to shuffle the deck because why not? I don't really want it in my hand. It just, like, takes up more space. And yeah, we just build up on Pidgey. So whenever we do draw Pidgeot, we could go in the Pidgeotto, we could go in the Pidgeot EX. We could like theoretically Sabrina, but we just get a second heads anyways with Executor, and then we just like guaranteed to win this match. What did I say? It's that easy. And I mean, Gardevoir comes in and can do 60 damage, but we could Sabrina and like either drag Ralston and then land a heads, or Mewtwo. Yeah, if they bring Gardevoir in, I'm just gonna do a Sabrina on and bring Ralston. I guess if I do Sabrina, they technically bring Mewtwo and I could just like swap back out, but I could care. I mean, I expect, dude, if we land a heads here too, we're guaranteed the knockout because we can just copy Gardevoir's ability. Oh, and they don't even have nothing to attack. We draw the Pidgeotto, bro. At this point, it's just checkmate. No matter what they do, as soon as they knock out Egg, they're just guaranteed dead. And we might as well Sabrina, dude, because why not? If they bring out the Curlia, we can potentially just get a heads. I mean, we already got 2 heads, bro, so 3 in a row. It's just that easy, bro. It's exactly why I think Executor EX, bro, is a perfect match for Pidgeotto, because sometimes Executor EX can just sweep by itself before Pidgeot EX is actually like online and ready to like to start sweeping it. So yeah, just like this is a super good combo. Well, this is a godlike situation. Yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well place both of them, and we're almost guaranteed a Pidgeot, or not Pidgeot, but Pidgey from the Pokeball. It's a 2 out of 3. I'd rather honestly get Pidgey in this matchup, so hopefully we do. And we have Executor EX, so we actually can damage the Snivy, and then if they don't evolve and keep it in, we actually do just knock it out in the following turn, which is super good. Hopefully they don't have like an X-Speed and an Executor of themselves, as I would rather not get knocked out with a head flip. But if they do, at least we have the one in the back, and we actually, I'm gonna Pokeball first this time, and let's just see. Pidgey, fantastic, dude. A Pidgeotto and a Pidgeot EX would just be phenomenal. That's just, or at least like Pidgeotto. Okay. You know what? I'll take that. So now all we have to do is draw the middle evolution, just like last game. I don't think it's worth it to put it on the back one in case this one faints. I mean, if this one faints, it faints. But I think the 20 damage guaranteed on Snivy is just really good for like a late game situation. Ooh, so they actually have the new Executor. I mean, it does make sense. Okay, so they definitely, I feel like they expect me to have Executor EX, so they're going to stall off the new one. Do they evolve in the Servine, though? If they don't, I'm not really scared of that. Okay, yeah, they don't evolve, so I'm totally fine with this. I mean, and we get the Pokeflute, which might matter late game. And I just totally, I just remembered, I was Sabrina. I think I Sabrina here, dude, because if they put Snivy back in, 1, we knock it out, or 2, if they put Celebi in, we do just do damage to, which I think is actually clutch. But, or we could save it for like a late game situation. That's the question, because we're not gonna be able to 2-hit KO this Executor unless we land 2 heads. Yeah, I'm gonna just Sabrina now, dude. Actually, a heads and a Geo would have been fine. So maybe I should have just went for the Executor knockout, but landing a heads on the Celebi would be phenomenal because it makes them waste an Erica. Ah, we don't get the heads. So they can Erica back up, and they have the potential of doing 100 damage to us. But so be it. Like, as long as, especially if we draw Pidgeotto, dude, I don't care if this Executor gets knocked out. Because at that point, Pidgeotto just sweeps, especially with this Pokeflute. And if they do go back to full HP, we do have the Giovanni to be able to one-shot the 130 HP like we did in the Starmie EX game. So, yeah, it all depends on, like, our next 2 draws, to be honest. And obviously, their Celebi luck does also play a big part. Because, like, they could get 2 tells right now, and that'd just be phenomenal for us. How many heads do they actually get? If they only get, like, 1, perfect position. 1. Okay, yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Especially if we top deck an Erica. Obviously, I'd rather top deck the Pidgeotto. But top decking an Erica also wouldn't be bad. We do top deck the Erica. Now we're guaranteed to live unless they actually have Servine. I could have also went for the Giovanni play in case I landed the heads, which actually watch me land the heads and watch that being the most optimal play. Okay, we don't land the heads, which is actually fine by me. So they didn't Erica up last turn, so they possibly don't have an Erica, which means as long as we live this next turn, we can just Geo and get the guaranteed knockout on Celebi, and then I really could... I'm not threatened by anything else in the back. So they locked themselves out of Erica, and they usually Celebi decks don't run potions. Or like if they do, they run one. Hopefully they just don't have it. Okay, they have Superior, which is actually really bad for us. But we still can live 3 coin flips. So as long as they only get 50 out of 50, we still knock Celebi out next turn. It all comes down to this. Do they get 4 head flips and 6 coins? That is over 50%. All right, we love to see it. We hate to see. We love to see it. Let's go. Yep. We have the Geo. See, the Geo with Executor EX, bro, in this certain situation, especially for like the 130 HP, is the exact reason I kind of want to run a Geo in my Venu deck, bro, but there's just no room for it. Yeah, we get the guaranteed knockout. Even if we land heads, I don't care. It's worth it using it. Because neither of these things can attack. So unless they bring in another Celebi, they have no damage potential. And then hopefully we either draw Executor EX or something else at that point. Because honestly, I mean, if we don't draw anything else, we are probably going to lose this match. Okay, we have 8 cards left in the deck. We have how many Professor Researchers? 1. So we have like 3 out of 8 things we could draw. That's going to be very useful for us. Yeah, they're just stacking up on this thing. This is super bad for us. Let's see. Dude, why are we not drawing a single useful thing? I mean, I guess we have Mew, which is... Oh, we don't even get Mew, bro. We just get the second Pidgey. Shit. Okay, what I'm honestly gonna have to do, bro, is because we can't let them knock out an EX. I have to leaf out, and I just have to start doing damage, bro, with, I guess this other Pidgey. It's literally the only play we can do. Because if they knock out an EX, then they just guarantee knock out stuff on the next turn, and we can't evolve in the Pidgeot EX. Where at least in this situation, if they Sabrina, we still have the Execute to bring in. And, so they have to, like, knock 2 things out. So now we have 6. So we have do we have a 50-50 chance of either drawing Pidgeotto or a Professor Research to draw us in the Pidgeotto? We just need to draw one of them. Because we already have the 2 knockouts from the Celebi EX getting taken out, obviously, by the Geo. We just need... Bro, it's a 50-50. I'm sorry, Pidgey, bro, but you are going to get destroyed. And we send in our second strongest soldier. Low-key, Professor Research in the Pidgeotto, and me would go hard. Okay, we finally draw Pidgeotto. The only scary part about this is if they Sabrina me. Because if they Sabrina, we just lose. Yeah, if they Sabrina, we just lose. Shit. I mean, I guess we have to go for it, bro. It's the only play. I guess if they Sabrina and they knock out Pidgeotto, I could top deck an Executor EX also. And we could also win through that. Okay, they haven't Sabrina yet. Do they have Sabrina? I'm waiting for it, bro. I know it's going to happen. Oh my god. Do they not have it? They don't, dude, they don't use it. We win. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Yes, dude. This was just, dude, the best decision I could have made was swapping out the Executor EX. Let's go. And we don't even have to use the flute because they already filled out their bench for us. Let's go. Evolve into this beautiful blue background bird. Put the 4th energy on it, bro, for even good luck. And yeah, we just one-shot it, bro. And that is the power of why Executor EX sawing and doing early game damage. I feel like it's super good at Pidgeot EX. And as we showcased in the Mewtwo EX game, obviously the Mew edition is also super beneficial for those certain matchups like Mewtwo EX and Charizard. And yeah, that is the deck. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments. And peace out.